stand like this, the back cannot see. So let's respect to the Mahasangha and pay deep gratitude towards the most venerable Mother Maitri, the venerable monk who in charge of this Anandakuti Vihar. We have been here already long time ago during one of the strongest earthquake. If you recall that, we were here to do the disaster relief. We spent a good amount of time in Nepal to go here and there to support the victims with food and shelters and things like that. And so now we have a chance to come back again. And this place has been changed. It changed so much. So now that are we living in this town peacefully or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Really? Peacefully? Well, are we here to listen to you want to listen to something that is easy to hear or sweet talk? The truth? The truth is, I didn't feel peace when we came here. You know why? Because you requested it, so that's why I have to say the truth. Okay? As a Buddhist follower, we should always listen to the truth. I understand that this is a chance for us to meet with the venerable monks who walk for peace and to see Aloka. It is a very beautiful and good job. And how many of you here for the venerable monks who walk for peace? And how many of you here for Aloka? Who's here for Aloka? Okay, so here for Aloka. Okay, thank you for the truth. Since you are here for Aloka, then let's listen to Aloka talk. Because of love, because of kindness, because of hospitality, you're here for us. But at the same time, I feel that we are not peaceful. It's because we've been pushing each other, trying to get to the monks and the Aloka. That is what makes me feel it's not peaceful. And everywhere we walk, that is not what we're looking for. We are looking for something else bigger than that. Much, much bigger than that. And what is it? Peace. Peace begins from within. Peace comes with mindfulness. It's because of not mindful, that is why it happened that way. Because we always wanted to achieve what our goal is. Our goal is to come here to offer to the monk, to see the monk, to touch the monk, or for the monk to touch our head, or to get to touch Aloka and take pictures. That was our goal. That's why we are here, right? Most of us, okay? Well, a lot of you like that. And because of that reason, that's why when we arrive, we feel pressure. We feel pressure because on two sides, there's always our assistants, our kapiya always have to come along on both sides trying to open the way for the monks to walk. Which that is not nice. Is that right? For that reason, I didn't feel peace. I didn't feel that energy of peace among us earlier. And we walk to raise the awareness of peace, loving kindness, compassion to other people, to other beings. It means when we be able to slow down, stop doing what we have been doing for a moment, that is peace when peace begins. It's because every single day we live with chaotic. Every single day we live rushing through our life, through this society, rushing and rushing and rushing. We rush our lives. We rush to go to school, we rush to go to work, we rush to eat, we rush to go to sleep, we rush to die. That is the saddest part. It's because of unmindful, we chose to live that way. We barely have a peaceful moment where we can just settle down, where we can just slow down, doing nothing, just to focus on our breathing, just to aware of our thoughts, aware of our speech and aware of our actions. We didn't have that habit. When we don't have that habit, we always go through chaotic. When we go through chaotic, we suffer. We spread that energy to all the people around us. They feel that energy, they don't have peace either. And as a Buddhist follower, which the Buddha came to this world and he taught us how to be mindful, how to work towards mindfulness to bring peace to ourselves. Why do we need to bring peace to ourselves? It's because you are the only one, the only person in this world who loves yourself so much. No one else. Not your husband, not your partners, not your friend, but yourself. You have to love yourself. Without loving yourself, then everything you do just gonna bring you to suffering. Push yourself to suffering. It's the purpose of life. When we come to this world and repeat it ourselves just like that every single day and every single life. That is why so many people, they didn't find the meaning of living in this world. That is the reason why they always ask, what is the purpose of life? We don't have a purpose of life. You can say, my purpose of life is to have a good job, to have a good family, to have a good kids, to have a great husband and wife. But all those are temporary. All those also suffering. Is that right? So the purpose of life is in all those. But the purpose of life is how to live at peace. How to liberate all kind of suffering. Just like the Buddha when he came to this world. And he practiced, he liberated. And he showed us that way, he showed us that path to walk on to get what he already got. But we didn't do it. we always rushing and create so much chaotic to our life. So we should ask ourselves now, what is our purpose in life from now on? Is it still husband and wife, family, job, health, school, degree, all those? Or liberation? Or mindfulness? You can have all those. You can have husband and wife, job, health, good family, good degree, all those. Nothing wrong with that, with all those. But in order for us to be successful in a good way, then we have to have mindfulness. Without mindfulness, all those degrees, all those what we gain from is still not meaningful. Because we still suffer. Because we will use all those knowledge and all those power to bring suffer to the world. So that is not the purpose of life. Instead, we always aware of our thoughts, our words, our actions. To change ourselves and to change the society, we tend to ask and expect the world to be at peace. That is why so many of us and so many people in this world always talk about world peace. And we have conference and we have meetings and we have all those things. But then again, when together, we cannot have the same voice. We still argue. We still criticize each other. How can the world be at peace? This world can never be at peace when we, as the people who live in this world, always have greedy mind, delusion, hatred, all those. Always wanted to gain power and materialities. Always criticize the others. Always try to find the mistakes of the others. This world can never be at peace. It's just a saying, world peace, but this world cannot be at peace. Until we, as a human being, doesn't matter what class we are, if we be able to live mindfully with our thoughts, our words, our actions, with kindness and compassion towards the others, all kind of beings, including just a small animal like this, that is when the world will start changing from chaotic to peace. But it's required all of us to walk together, to work together to build this world peace. Through actions, not through speech. Because we've been talking about peace for a long time. Generation after generations already. We don't need to continue talking about it. Instead, we need to take that into action. And it's always start from oneself. One person spread to the next person, to the next person, to the next family, to the neighbor, to the society, and to the one nation and the whole world. It works like that. But we have to start from ourselves. Let's just say we have 500 families in here. These 500 families, every single one of us in present right now, we start to build peace upon ourselves. We work and we live with peace every single day. And then we start to ask our kids, our family members, our family, to do the same, to practice mindfulness, it means that we have 500 families who live in peace. With just that energy alone, it will spread to another 500 or even 1,000 of families around us. And then 1,000 of those families will spread it out again to another 1,000 and 1,000 and 1,000 families. And it's just spread out just like that. That is when the world will become softer and peace begins. It can't just be point. We all come into the temple trying to cultivate merit. Is that right? Is that true that we come to the temple? Firstly, we want to cultivate merit. Yeah. Because this is the place we think we will settle down. We will say all the good things, we will think all the good things, and we are not doing anything harmful to the others. Those will cultivate merit. Is that right? Yes. And when we learn the Dhamma, when we practice the Dhamma, that also gives us merit. Yes?
Yeah.
But at the same time, we are pushing each other and we are trying to achieve our goal to gain our merit while ignoring everyone else. Then does that merit become bigger when we do that, or it's just very tiny? Very little. Because our mind has greed. Because our mind is not peaceful. It has defilement. So peace and merit will not come to us that way. Instead, if we peacefully stand and greet and offer if possible, if not, it's okay. Then that tells the different story. A whole different story, because we are so peaceful. That is how we change ourselves. That is how we change this society. Imagine 500 family if we live like this and we push in each other and try to gain our merit, our own merit. What about this whole town doing it? Then what's going to happen? I can't even have the word for that, because it's going to create the whole mess. Is that right? So all these are the truth. All these are the things that we should always ask ourselves and always think about it. When we do something, we always have to think about this first. Why? Because the Buddha always said, before you do anything, you always have to have a joyful mind. Is that right? And while you're doing it, you should have that joyful mind, the same thing. And then after you doing it, you also have to have that joyful mind. And then while after, long time after that, months later, when you think about that moment, when you cultivate some merit, when you've done that, you still have that joyful mind. That is the way we should do it. But ask ourselves, did we have that? It's very difficult for us to have that. Now, just to raise that awareness to all the people, that peace always begins from within. It means that when we slow down, look back within, peace will arise. Because of not looking back, we always looking outward. That is why we cannot find peace. When we look outward, we always see problems. Is that right? When we use our eye to look outward, when we use our mind to head out there, we always see, oh, that person is so not so nice, or that baby is crying so much, or that person is not good at all. And all those things, we always see all those, and then we talk in our mind ourselves. But when we look back within, we only see ourselves, we only see our mind. This unwholesome thought arise. Oh, this mind is so bad. I never knew that I have this type of thinking. I never knew that I have this bad thoughts. But obviously it's always there. But we not pay attention to it. That is why we always push ourselves to suffering. For that reason, when we walk, when we come here, we have this moment to share with you all. So hopefully you will take this message as a token of appreciation, to have peace for yourself. And may you all be well, may you all be happy and peaceful. May you soon liberate all kind of sufferings and attain Nibbana. Sadhu.
Sadhuvat and wonderful words for all participants. Now I would like to request Venerable Maitri Mahathera, Chief Incumbent of Anandakuti, Vihar.
I'd like to request our most venerable Buddha, preceptor of our venerable Panakara. Actually, Venerable Panakara has come to Anandakuti before also, when we had devastating earthquake in Nepal. He came to Nepal and went to 23 districts, and we helped in 23 districts distributing the GI seeds and also plastics and also food for the needy people. At this time, very difficulty they came, and also today it's not easy to manage the time. By 4 o'clock we have to be in the President's house. However, I would like to thank all the venerables, 4 venerables, Venerable Ratanabuna, Venerable Panakara, and also Venerable from Thailand, Bhante from Thailand. One Bhante who stayed in Lamtang, Nepal, for 2 retreats. 2वटा वर्षावास उहाँले त्यहाँ बस्नु भएको थियो। त्यसको गुफामा चिसोमा खाना पकाउन नहुँमा बस्नु भएको थियो। त्यस्तो बेलामा उहाँ बस्नु भएको थियो। यो वर्ष पनि अस्ति भर्खरै बसेर अमेरिका जानु भएको थियो। 112 दिनसम्म अमेरिकामा 112 दिनसम्म उहाँले जुन पैदल यात्रा गर्नुभयो, 1-1 फिटसम्म हिउँमा भिडेर उहाँको खुट्टा सुन्निएको थियो, हिँड्न गाह्रो थियो, जुत्ता नलाइकन कपडा भिरेर जानुभएको थियो हैन। 34 किलोमिटर इन्डियामा पनि घुम्नुभयो, 37 किलोमिटर अमेरिकामा पनि घुम्नुभएको थियो। त्यस्तो मुस्किलले उहाँहरूले दया करुणा राखेर, विथ कम्प्यासन, दे वर्क फर पीस, फर वर्ल्ड पीस, while we are having the war in the world. That's why we have to respect them. So I thank them very much. Visiting Anandakuti, the first historic Theravada Buddhist temple. Thank you very much, Venerable Panyaratana and Venerable Ratanaguna, and also Suparak. And I would like to give a token of applause for your
Sadhu, 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 sadhu.